mission at hand is always trying to get from point A to point B. But along the way, there's a bunch of interference, a bunch of obstacles, a bunch of things that get in our way of achieving our end goal. I find myself sometimes, when I'm trying to accomplish something, there's always that element that is out there to distract. But the key is, how do we manage that? How do we remain focused? And how do we continue to push forward to achieve our objective? Driver or driven?
Driver or driven? Which one are you? Check it, yo. Can't stop like my car ran out of brake fluid. Keep pushing forward, praying that I stay away from ruin. Far from a lazy human, driving at Mach speed, vying for top speed bars, laid down like a lazy Susan. Inclined when it's ink time to lately prove it. I go dumb on a kick drum, you say that I'm stupid. Above average IQ, and in my view, barricades you put down in front of me, I drive through. Music my vehicle, foot down on the gas. Despite the price at the pump, I get my feeling I dash. I'm reminded that I got purpose as a wordsmith. Words hit the soul and get deep, with verses bursting through the surface. Figured out my niche for who I pitch. Travel all about the therapy, as opposed to being rich. I'm on to something, a common phrase I've been told. So I embrace as I proceed to get old. Never selling my soul, crack connection to go like metal and gold. Took a second to think my brain's a lower level from gold. Intrigued to go the route less traveled to unravel. Back roads of reality where paths contain gravel. Concepts are like potholes, drive on them then you wake up. The shock absorb, I keep it together just like a breakup. Just a part of my makeup, bonus if I cake up. A baker making bread to keep me fed on the way up. Got drive,
a given.
Rock live,
a given.
Hot fives to industry high fives.
This isn't
driven cause my image remains focused on my mission. Not driven around like riding coattails if those is hitting. Been the former from back in the days. Isn't if it once the objective's determined, drop comes on in an instant. F, making them off, I'm trying to leave an imprint. Make my presence known by being consistent. Driver or driven, what seat you wanna occupy? Control the wheel or be the people only wanna ride. Without a vehicle to move, they lose. Without a vehicle to drive, I still got something to prove. Thinking outside the box, maneuver keys inside of the locks. To prop it open, get inside of the spot. The ones that self-reliant and defiant to losses. Passenger seat riders can never be bosses. I'm in the driver's seat, driver's seat, driver's seat. I'm in the driver's seat, driver's seat, driver's seat, driver's seat. Yo, I'm in the driver's seat speeding without a manual. Delivery comes through in the clutch and got handled too. Remain driven but not a scrub ride in the passenger side. Hold mics from 10 to 2 with this passion inside. Couple of decades past the amateur side. Got some heat and this dope that I stash in the ride. On occasion look in my rear view to reflect on where I came. Most times my eyes look ahead, bracing for change. With every door closed the light goes off. Motivation to keep my foot on the gas till the light go off. Intercreative journey to places that I've never been. Intrinsic motivation, I need them checkered flags to ever win. Independent, so free to move, belt on for restraint. Or catch me with my pants on the ground and hold for pay. I look around, all I'm seeing is gimmicks. Cats can never be up to my speed if they cross the speed limit. When these cats be rapping, all they seeing is green. I envision the entire spectrum of colors in my schemes. Eat, sleep, and breathe this till you feel it all in your dreams. Control the whole narrative, so F your Instagram means I ride beats, you ride coattails. That's the difference aside from the difference between the drivers and the backseat riders. My path is not contingent on your approval. My path is reaching destinations, going around, over and through you. I'm in the driver's seat, driving with a purpose. Enough in the tank ever since my last service. Wherever my engine with this passion that's inside. You can hop in for a ride or you can stand outside. I'm in the driver's seat, driving with a purpose. Enough in the tank ever since my last service. Wherever my engine with this passion that's inside. You can hop in for a ride or you can stand outside. Yo, I'm in the driver's seat so I control my destiny. I hold the cards that were dealt to me. Meant to be the starting point, not some kind of predetermined outcome. My will to win cannot be outdone. Pit stop is a momentary setback. Pick crews, a train for you to get back. Out there in the race. till it's your time to retire. Gauging apply pressure to the amount that's required. Turn your GPS for when you stray off course. Recalibrate position when it's clear as day that you lost. Wiping the tears from out your eyes during the downpours. In the shade from the glare where too much tension is outlawed. Avoid the areas more sketchy than the canvas. Avoid distractions like overuse of melody and ad-libs in your verses. That's synonymous to transmission damage. Leave you stored on the shoulder with your hazard lights flashing. With no hesitation, towing trying to get in on the action. Few $100 later with a credit card transaction. Opportunists on the highway similar to culture vultures. Preying on the vulnerable lemons at every other junction. I keep up with the maintenance to sharpen my blade. Maintain my LC bill of health to keep the party engaged. No hype man needed. Using my instincts to ride the beat. Me versus the open road in control of my driver's seat. I'm in the driver's seat, driving with a purpose. Enough in the tank ever since my last service. Revving my engine with this passion that's inside. You can hop in for a ride and you can stand outside. I'm in the driver's seat, driving with a purpose. Enough in the tank ever since my last service. Revving my engine with this passion that's inside. You can hop in for a ride and you can stand outside. I'm in the driver's seat, driver's seat, driver's seat. I'm in the driver's seat, driver's seat, driver's seat.
It's all of me.
It's all of me. That's the way it is, where you gotta be. It's all of me. It's all up to me. I control my destiny. Listen. Yo, time waits for no man, gotta keep moving. Time is always of the essence, gotta keep improving. Gotta keep proving to myself that I can do it. The journey's more than 8 miles and I'm about to lose it. It be myself when it comes down to this music. This road's full of hazards, man, potholes are ruthless. Strategically maneuver till I reach the finish line. Come from behind, fight the urge to lift the critic sign. It's all of me, like I'm every MC. This dark cloud of black thought rooted in my schemes and plots. Time's finite, while in the physical form. To cover ground is my lyrical norm. I brainstorm for the capital like January 6th. Earn stipends for my writings. Where Saga is the 647 area code where I ready my flow to compete with the best and I let it be known. Word up. The only man who can stop me is the man in the mirror, and that's me. So it's all in me. Gut check time. Gotta find that inner strength to keep pushing. Word up.
Don't have it all together, still working on me. Figured out my passion, what my purpose should be. Sometimes all you can do is move on with your day. Hold back the tears, pretend that you're okay. My heart races, find myself in dark places. Took a lot of perseverance and a whole lot of patience. Determined to continue, said you always had it in you. The degree of what you did made it harder to forgive you. Doesn't change the past, but we could only move forward. The next day could be your last, but if you feel cornered, you didn't see it coming cause it came without warning. Wasn't there when you awoke, I left early in the morning. I wouldn't have success if I quit and gave up. The best version of myself is the one you don't trust. Every time that you see me, I keep that energy with me. The good, bad, and ugly, it's all in me. Can't win if you don't play. Can't score if you don't take your shot. Feeling down and out? Do something about it. Don't expect someone to do for you when you have the ability to do it for yourself. If you think you're beaten, then you are. Life's battles don't always go to the strongest man. It goes to the one with the know-how who truly knows he can.
Me, I'm all in, got a grin, tryna ball out. Sad, probably work for the man till I fall out. Cash checks, but it's all doubt. Hella funny, see me sitting on chrome till it stalls out. It's all in me, see you all pout. Every day, gotta stick to the plan, took the long route. Dark days with a shady past. Seen a lot of dudes live in the front, and it makes me laugh. I was living in the housing metro. Now I'm trying to rise to the top, should've got a medal. Loving sister always had my back. When my mind goes to back in the day, yo. Stacy Dash, everyday struggle, gotta go the distance. Had to show persistence, fight with my demons, weaving the road of crippin'. Had to roam the straight and narrow path. Grind out from the day to the night, and never end up last. Yeah,
It's all of me.
that's how it is though.
It's all of me.
Sometimes I feel like I'm my own worst enemy. Know what I mean?
It's all of me.
But you gotta keep pushing. Run that, run that, run that. Search for that inner peace, you know what I'm saying?
It's all of me.
yeah.
It's written all over my face, that's my features. The man I went from a creature to Medina, gained headway when I broke it all down like paraplegics. You got it in one, I'm the sum of my self-belief in all things good. Come to those who wait, I've been in line so long, yo. I had to get it straight, they all told me I wouldn't make it. But hello, all I want, wife, a daughter, shelter for those rainy days. The problem is some of us want all or nothing without sharing a plate. People thought your vitamin D is amazing grace. What's behind the sun? A blinded light, yo, never erased. We are a spark of intellect, the wisdom is to understand from whence we came. It's all in me, if I don't see it, that's a damn shame. Look all around but focus on you. All the way, what's in you may not be in me, but we can all improve on yesterday. Hey yo, yesterday's problems are today's solutions. You just gotta analyze the confusion and from within find a solution. Remember to climb to the top. You had to start somewhere at the bottom. It's all in us, but often forgotten.
Too old, man. Ugh. Why are you still rapping? Everybody's rapping. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. How long you been rapping? You still rapping? These old heads again. How many streams, how many followers you got? Not good enough.
All these voices in my head.
No one's listening. You from Canada, dude. You don't have enough followers. Hey, yo. All of this chatter in the background, listening to the noise when you climbing could bring you back down. Feeding that open mouth I call self-doubt. If there was a time to listen to my instincts, I would have kept out the outside interference, hindering my forward movement, internalized limitations of others who what I'm doing. The real challenge, grabbing that rebound when you miss the goal. Block out again in position and try to tip the ball. Metaphor for not giving credence to other statements rubbing off on me. On my quest to discover greatness, my affinity to succeed regardless. Photos I'm blatant, skyscraping, so long as milestones remain vacant. Remain patient as I track, tune out the voice and naysayers, underachievers and makers of demotivating statements. Your words are weightless, there's gravity in outer space. If you ain't supporting, you clearly out of place. Blocking your negative energy while I'm trying to rise. Misery needs company, is like the sign of the times. To move on, to move forward, because time is of the essence. And if you ain't making me better, then I'm better by myself. Talking to that voice upon your shoulder, seeking guidance and reassurance to let you know your eyes set on the prize. So as I keep my circle small, we like a small person army, blocking out the poison and the opposition trying to storm me. Self-doubt is a real thing, mind playing tricks, confidence in perpetual slump like shooters laying bricks. Hard to get over like scaling a prison wall. When you rise to the top, it's natural to brace for the fall. This track is full of peaks and valleys. To endure, rapping out my age, I've been made to believe I'm beyond my best before expiration date. Escalation late, stigmatized by young listeners for records I make. Subliminal guilt trips, I brush them off like dandruff. I'm far from a new kid on the block. I hang tough, was handcuffed to false pretense, but they were out of luck. Released myself from captivity, escaped out front. Put a block on opposing forces, take it in stride, ride with my head high, rode the horses to the sunset, embarking on the next milestone. Telling these voices up in my head to just leave me alone. Blocking your negative energy while I'm trying to rise. Misery needs company, is like the sign of the times. To move on, to move forward, because time is of the essence. And if you ain't making me better, then I'm better by myself. Talking to that voice upon your shoulder, seeking guidance and reassurance to let you know your eyes set on the prize. So as I keep my circle small, we like a small person army, blocking out the poison and the opposition trying to storm me.
Regardless of what you think, I'm an artist and I'ma sink at the thought as I start to link my being inside the essence. I finesse like skating rinks, I straighten out all the kinks in this life, then I take a drink while I'm writing. I might rethink, constant search for the missing link. Continue, you might spy me at a venue, brought to you by Mathematic when you understand me. Notice no blocking, this brother been rocking, I'm so locked in. The fans have been talking my music non-stop. If you not been paying attention, I'm running up streams. I got to knowing me something is my biggest dream. I function, connecting this junction, I'm running full steam. It's something driving inside for me and my team. To the critics on what the men say, you ain't blocking, it's like the Kembe. Massive old heights, I write, strike like a sensei. I drive my point through your heart and your brain. I'm an original, that's why you can't block my lane.
Blocking your negative energy While I'm trying to rise, misery needs company. It's like the sign of the times to move on, to move forward, because time is in the essence. And if you ain't making me better, then I'm better by myself. Talking to that voice upon your shoulder, seeking guidance and reassurance to let you know your eyes set on the prize. So as I keep my circle small, we like a small person army, blocking out the poison and the opposition trying to storm me. Put a block on opposing forces. 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 The irony of this is COVID boosting my creative juice. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, know what I say is truth. Can't make excuses, put myself into a box I'm otherwise trying to climb out of for my quest for the top. Yo, been on the road, got this pen feeling warm. Got a few projects on the go to release to the swarm. Stepping out the realm of complacency, so easy to stall. High off your own supply for too long, you start feeling the fall. Man, I'm guilty to a fault. Easy to make excuses under the guise of downtime to bring things to a halt. Creative, writing aboard, mental blocking my thoughts. Mental picket line strike, writing rhymes, feeling forced. Confidence lacking in source to get me back on a course. No one else to blame but myself, like that's my fault. The ball is back in my court, I gotta figure it out. Stuck on this blank page for too long and I'm sick of it now. Too complacent off my last release, it was a masterpiece. Feeling myself, I felt my pen and pad had to breathe. During that time off, I lost a bit of drive. Now I stare in the mirror of a man that I no longer recognize. Too complacent off my last release, it was a masterpiece. Feeling myself, I felt my pen and pad had to breathe. During that time off, I lost a bit of drive. Now I stare in the mirror of a man that I no longer recognize.
When you achieve something, celebrate it. When you get something, enjoy it. Be appreciative of everything that you have and everything you've received, the hard work that you put in. But never get satisfied with it. Alright, the moment you get satisfied, to get satisfied is to say, I got it, that's it, done.
Yeah, I achieved my goal, I got nothing else to do, I'm good.
Yeah.
Put the pedal to the metal was in my MO. Now I deal with the repercussions of when you try to settle and coast. Cruise control while you resting on your laurels. Complacency will have you bedridden like some florals. The first hurdle is rising to reach a plateau. The second hurdle's maintaining that level's flat slope. And if you're that dope, the slope stays on an incline. Upwards, never headed on a decline. Yo, it's human nature to bask in one's achievements. The key is understanding what happens after that event. The yearning and the holding of one's craft is everlasting, and I realize it now. I took this here passion for granted. Uphill climb off hiatus, getting back to game form. Bench pressing in the lab, getting my pen game strong. Reinvigorating this hunger for music that had me high. Keep creating regardless of who to what, where's and why. Too complacent off my last release, it was a masterpiece. Feeling myself, I felt my pen and pad had to breathe. During that time off, I lost a bit of drive. Now I stare in the mirror of a man that I no longer recognize. Too complacent off my last release, it was a masterpiece. Feeling myself, I felt my pen and pad had to breathe. During that time off, I lost a bit of drive. Now I stare in the mirror of a man that I no longer recognize.
Just abandon the skills you learned that made you more disciplined. You're not as hungry because you got it. And then you just chilling for weeks, months, years, eating off the fruits of that. And then something mysteriously happens and wakes you up and you're like, damn, I've been chilling too long.
Yeah, it's been 6 months. I ain't made a beat, I ain't on the rhyme, I ain't done nothing.
And time blinds, man.
They say you learn more from failure than you do success. Only adversity can really put you to the test. How to move through the stress, how to do more with less. They were sleeping on you, but you wouldn't rest. Every time you wanna race, you will lose a step. Trying to push the pace, but all you wanna do is rest. While they expect you to continue to impress, to continue to invest. Never coast and do your best. Yes, a foolish man gets drunken from his victories. A wise man gets sober by his losses. The side effect of being trapped in complacency and never understanding what the true cause is. You gotta win enough to maintain your hunger, but not lose so much that you start to get discouraged. After the victory comes the real danger, cause fighting a complacency, that takes courage like that.
What is one thing that highly successful people do every day that helps them achieve greatness?
Execute. Execute on the things that they say they wanted to get done. Not what you want me to get done, my mother wants me to get done, my coach wants me, but the things that I really feel like if I do these things, I'm going to be successful. Execute on the things that you said you were going to execute on.
Doers. My advice, quit talking, it's over. Listen, yo, I vow to never be that guy to brag and boast about my plans. Cause I find the biggest braggers lack the scope to execute a plan as promised. Actions of a novice, flexing for a crowd that's infatuated with talkers. Keep chats to a minimal, passive subliminal. Cats talking out their ass, no wonder why I'm cynical. All about results, what have you done for me lately? Inflated projections, I think you really trying to play me. Doers, her action takers, humility is the baseline. Talkers drain your energy with promises and waste time. Heard it through the grapevine, big moves on the horizon. I take it with a grain of salt. False alarm sirens sounding off, no resolutions. Repeated from year to year, not succeeding preceding years, but broadcasting from ear to ear. By these grandiose maneuvers to this goal you say that you'll achieve. Your words no longer carry weight to make me believe. Defense mechanism accentuates your failures. Nothing to show for all that big talk on display to us. With all that hoopla, hit me with something tangible. Rock a muscle for kicks, give a rest to your mandible. Yapping your gum, searching for reaction to claims. Massaging your self-esteem comes off transparently lame. I don't blame you for saying it, I blame us for believing it. Cause claims without follow through are meaningless.
My advice, quit talking, it's over. Action speaks after the word. My advice, quit talking, it's over. Action speaks after the word. My advice, quit talking, it's over. Action speaks after the word. My advice, quit talking, it's over.
Action speaks louder than words in all situations. Calling you out equals damage control mitigation. Ain't nothing worse than being called out in a public forum, backed against the wall with nothing left but a plus to decorum. Sometimes such a kick in the pants builds character, especially when someone goes from the challenge to challenger, to the damage from damager, to the manager. Adjustment of the mind to a new set of parameters. I spot these fraudsters from a mile away. Keep my distance, don't get these folks the time of day. What I've learned is that the real bad boys move in silence. Let their deeds do the talking instead of useless reminders of these moves nobody sees. Can't see the forest from the trees like you can't hear a speck of sand falling on the beach. Like you can't be for the people if you're a snob but an elite, or that dude who preaches unity, monetizing on the beef. I'm inspired by the silent go-getters, that humble drop to achieve a goal and strive to do better. Whether or not the camera is on, the spotlight is on them. I respect what you're doing from afar, my eyes are on them. Doers get the true love, regardless of the platform. Doers got that work ethic, passion, and work their ass off. I'm trying to be seen as the guy who does it then says it, letting my product speak on its own merit.
My advice, quit talking, it's over. Action speaks after the word. My advice, quit talking, it's over. Action speaks after the word. My advice, Vice, quit talking, it's over. Action speaks after the word. Vice, quit talking, it's over.
So easy.
Yeah. Word. Yeah. I heard it through the grapevine that there's no Eyein team.
Say what?
But there's Eyein Win.
Word.
Got my eyes on the prize, cause I'm trying to win.
Okay. Heard it through the grapevine, there's no Eyein team. Between I and me, I put the eye in me into making my reality clear as I can see. Visions of what the end game and my prize should be. The grind is relentless. Going through the trenches, I take shots like defenses to regroup, gather my bearings, and turn into offense. Counter-attack, turn backpedal into conquest. The takeover ain't no stopping the rain. I'm saying like falling water pellets, massaging my brain. Wipe the mist from my eyes so that I can see clear. Recalibrate my navigation of this path that I steer. I'm in the here and now, sight set on the finish line. See to completion before my heart hits quitting time. No Eyein team, but Eyein winning. My eyes dotted pride and arise from the beginning. My eyes on the prize, so I'm being focused. I rise when it's time, taught of being the dopest. Multiply over divide, no point of being a quotient. Recognize the I and I when I reach the slope. Some folks hoard all perceived credit, individual acclaim as opposed to team effort. Eyein Win, but there's no Eyein team. It's a mirage your eyes should see when designing the scheme. Yo, see it, think it, then do it. Concept and reality show and prove it. Go back to the drawing board and improve it. Set a trend, start a community, then a movement. That's the blueprint I'm establishing now. Had a vision to build it with this style of rapping. I vow to make supporters of vast proud to be myself, and I found that I can entertain a crowd with these thoughts that I sound. Over the smooth rhythms, true and living the MC. The name's S, new inventions reflect me. The silver lining is aligning in my eye view. Refractive index deciding what my eyes can view. What I'm seeing is my prize on the horizon. Stick to the vision, it will arrive in due time. And there's Eyein Win since I eyed the win. Remain focused, and if I fail, then I try again. Yeah, my eyes on the prize, so I'm being focused. I rise when it's time, taught of being the dopest. Multiply over divide, no point of being a quotient. Recognize the I and I when I reach the slope. Some folks hoard all perceived credit, individual acclaim as opposed to team effort. Eyein Win, but there's no Eyein team. It's a mirage your eyes should see when designing the scheme. This ain't a sprint, it's a marathon. So ain't no fear of missing out here. Need to stop listening to other people. Listen, check it. Fear of missing out, the anchor to dreams, unrealistic. The current to your calm waters of one stream specific. Aim for the stars we've been taught to stay the same driven. Make your dreams reality. If we say we convict the most elevated addiction, paint picture of ground. Prime the mind for that rigors that an uphill climb. To that peak you tryna reach, agony you defeat. Stay away from retreat till that feat is complete. That peak, the first from peak to peak. Monetary for the love is just rocking a beat. Balance and act, trying to navigate opposing extremes. Why not go and belly up in an ocean of streams? Full time or a hobbyist. My passion for fire or Paul but gun lobbyist. I keep my circle smaller than most, keeping out the yes men. Reality checkers I got in my corner as best friends. Best friends, best friends, best friends. Word. Listen. Yeah. Cognizant of my place and where I wanna go. Controlling any delusions of grandeur on the low. Remind myself I'm not selling my soul to the highest bidder with snakeskin dangling dough in front of me, whispering sweet somethings. Most times it's peeps frontin', aimed at amateurs, gullible with sweet nothings. My path to get to where I'm after is mine. Impulsive, I don't subscribe to in this capsule of time. Yo, I don't subscribe to what you're selling me. You say my time's running out, what you telling me? I gotta maneuver on the next man's time. Inflate your pockets even fatter on S-man's dime. Earning my rightful spot, I take aim like a rifle shot. Intoxicate these demons when I spike the shot. I won't dilute myself, I'm making a wave. I'm not a slave, been that wave since cradle to the grave. Word, I'm not a slave. I do my own thing. I don't follow your rules, word. Find another sucker to toy with, I'm not that dude. Walking in a den of hungry lions, I'm not that fool. Go the distance for your respect, cause he got balls. Trying to make ends meet like blackpeoplemeet.com. From shorty to 40s, got a taste of the glory. True academic, pay homage to all dusties who came before me. The crack on the pop from Dusty Records assures me the vintage rap like Gouda loves to court me. Support me if you feel the essence that I bring to this rap music. Hip-hop to be exact is what my raps is infused with. I do this for brothers and sisters who can relate. Salute the DJ still digging in the crates, no limits. At the age that I'm in, I drive freely, no encroachment in this lane that I'm in. See the light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm attracted to the glare. Driver but driven, it's the captain of the year. Yeah. Acknowledgement. We need it as artists. Come on, listen. I need your support, the kind of justice that my peeps can afford. To be acknowledged for my efforts, man, I need it. It makes a world of difference to receive it. Are you listening out there? If the answer is yes, then say hell yeah. It takes years to develop this polish. Now and then it deserves to be acknowledged. I'm trying to lead by example. Leave you with a soundbite and a sample that's ample enough to give you a taste of what I bring when I'm inspired. You request flames, I bring the fire. Incinerate mics when I rock hotter than lava. Beat Junkie with the sound that sounds like Gucci and Prada. Yo, I've got it sewn when the needle hits the groove. S&D's is like a seamstress so in tune. I'm so confused when folks try to underrate this. The tune changes when acknowledged publicly by greatness. I take this as a sign to keep doing what I love, cause peeps will sleep on you just because. Dirty with the bars and concepts, y'all sweep under the rug. Circa 87 LL Cool J, I need love, not necessarily a momentary buzz. Support your dope local artists doing what they does. I need your support, the kind of justice that my peeps can afford. To be acknowledged for my efforts, man, I need it. It makes a world of difference to receive it. Are you listening out there? If the answer is yes, then say hell yeah. It takes years to develop this polish. Now and then it deserves to be acknowledged. You see the work that I'm putting in, testing these waters, so to speak, whether sink or swim. My skin is thick, really thin when I think of it. I like to think before I move, that's my end to win. Behind the scenes, dog, making these moves. The garden's now bearing fruit, I'm about to consume. Have a feast, celebrating his feet while elevating my feet to higher heights, escalate to the peak. Stay creative with the promo and the marketing. Get him where I fit in for the art of it. Focus on the targeting. Seeking new ears more than just the bars of it. It's a small part of it. Marketing's the heart of it. Salute the outlets and supporters who support it. Helped increase the reach from the joints I've been involved with. You've acknowledged me, now I acknowledge you. Shouts to my peers who can relate, big props to you. I need your support, the kind of justice that my peeps can afford. To be acknowledged for my efforts, man, I need it. It makes a world of difference to receive it. Are you listening out there? If the answer is yes, then say hell yeah. It takes years to develop this polish. Now and then it deserves to be acknowledged. Hit that Bandcamp, subscribe to the channels, retweet, share, leave a comment. All the support goes a long way. Peace and love.
The most powerful motivational speeches that I have ever heard came from people who told me I couldn't do something. You know why? Because when they told me I couldn't do it, I was bound and determined to show them that I could. Tell me I can't do it. I will prove you wrong. I will show you that you're mistaken. You have chosen the wrong one to tell that they can't do something.